Okay, so before we start this video, I just want to say that I'm launching a comment of the day competition and anyone can join. Here's the last winner, and if you want to be featured, just comment down below about what your thoughts of this video, where I can improve, what part did you enjoy, that sort of stuff. I will pick 3 comments that will be featured in the podium and 2 honorable mentions comments as a consolation prize. Alright, lights out and away we go! Hey gamers, Terror here, and I'm gonna show you guys how to build a jet fighter, and this is my version of my own jet fighter. I'm gonna do it in a voiceover style, and let's get on with it. So as you guys can see, I just put 6 fuel tanks under the cockpit so that it acts as a weight to keep my center of gravity as center as possible to the aircraft. And my mistake here is that I didn't use hollow fuselage, because that would be lighter than building a fuselage block by block. And the length that I found that is balance per se is around 10 to 12 meters. And as you guys can see there, as I put the engine right there, the center of gravity gets pulled back towards the center of the aircraft, and that's what we want. That's where we want the center of gravity to be. So as you guys can see, I didn't pull the jet engine back further to where the tip of the fuselage is, because I didn't want the center of gravity to be pulled back further. And right now we're doing a wing design. So my design here, you guys can follow as well. My design here is to focus on putting the center of lift as far backwards as possible. And you guys can follow this tutorial too if you guys want to build your own. One key to focus here is that you want the center of lift. You want the center of lift to be as far back as possible. And what I recommend here is that you at least put 2 blocks distance of where the center of gravity and the center of lift is. That space gives you the most optimal handling for the jet fighter. So as you guys can see there, I'm trying to do an F-15 style wing, but I failed hard. And it makes me wonder though, because the F-15 has such a low wing loading to sort of improve lift while reducing drag, which is amazing for tech around the 80s, I think. The F-15 was supposed to be the answer for the MiG-25, I believe, because the MiG-25, while powerful, it's draggy. You know what I mean? It's draggy compared to the F-15, which has a lot less drag, which has a lot less drag than the MiG-25. Sorry, MiG-25. So as you guys can see here, I'm trying to pull. So as you guys can see there, I'm trying to pull back the center of lift as far backwards as possible, because I'm trying to create that two block space for the optimal handling. Oh, I also want to mention something, that because I'm using a single rudder type of setup, is because I'm trying to reduce as much drag as possible. I'm trying to reduce it. And we got suspension right there. I'm using via, and that's it. That's my build. Okay guys, so I was about to do a voiceover section for this part, but I said to myself, why not? Let's just test it out, you know what I mean? So here's the full jet, and I based this design based on the a mix of F-15, F-14, and also the Su-30s. I didn't really do that good of a job with it, but let's talk specs. So as you guys can see, there are 2 extra tanks at the back there, at the back of the cockpit, and 4 more at the front, because I wanna put the center of gravity as far forward as possible. And this is the wing that I went with. I was about to do F-15 design, but I was about to do the F-15's wing design, but I kind of failed on that department, so I just went with this. Now the point here is that, if you guys can see, it was pulled back as far backwards as possible, and that's because I want to pull back the center of lift as far backwards as possible. Now the mistake that I did here is that I didn't use the hollow fuselage for the rest of the fuselage, because if I did use the hollow fuselage, that would have cut down so many kilograms. I could have cut down on so many kilograms of weight, and I would have made this aircraft lighter, but also front bias, the center of gravity I mean. But yeah, this is my design. I also use single rudder. I could have used double rudders and, you know, put some dihedral angle with it. Was it anhedral or dihedral? I don't know. But I could have used double rudders and try to angle it backwards so that the center of lift can be pulled back as far backwards more. But I didn't. I opted for less drag, even though the original design is already draggy as hell with this machine gun in front of here. So and also I elongated the nose design there. I don't know why, it just looks nice for me. Yeah. So that's my build, and this is my aircraft. So let's test it out, shall we? Alright, so we have our first takeoff here. And nope, that's not my... Oops, sorry. And we have liftoff. That's my menu. That's my brake. Alright. Okay, so there's my landing gear. As you guys can see, it turns pretty well. Now the important part here is this. I am pulled backwards here, so not really pulled backwards, but what I mean is if I pull back on this stick, like this, I pull it back as hard as I can, it doesn't wobble. And that's why I want you guys to keep in mind, leave at least one block of distance from the center of gravity to the center of lift. At least leave one block of gap. And also, as you guys notice, my aircraft doesn't really, you know, lift by itself, right? That's because most jets, even fighter jets like the F-22, the F-35, and even the F-15, and even the SC-30, they don't use semi-symmetrical airfoil, so it doesn't generate lift on its own. It only generates lift, so it has a neutral kind of feeling, you know? Alright, so let me just finish this video by saying thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Share it with your friends, subscribe, and remember, always be next level. Stay safe and see you guys next time.